In our lives, we often encounter individuals whose subtle influence can be quietly harmful, disrupting our peace and diminishing our self-worth. Have you ever felt exhausted after engaging with someone who initially appeared charming? This might indicate a covert narcissist, an individual adept at manipulating others to feed their ego, frequently at others' expense. How can we, as a community, effectively support and grow together using the enduring wisdom of Stoicism to safeguard ourselves and foster a healthier environment? By addressing the emotional turbulence caused by such interactions, we find a resilient way to cope. Marcus Aurelius, an ancient sage, remarked, "You have power over your mind, not over outside events. Recognize this, and you will gain strength." Stoicism teaches us to focus on our internal responses, equipping us to handle a narcissist's manipulations and thrive despite them. Let's explore 8 Stoic strategies designed to either instill fear in the narcissist or earn their respect. How can our personal development enhance the well-being of our community? Let's reflect on the principles we stand for. Embrace these strategies as steps toward your personal liberation and symbols of our collective resolve. Watch this video to the end as we embark on a journey to uncover profound Stoic lessons for a purposeful and clear life. Let's begin this journey together, prepared to face challenges, armed with the knowledge of our true needs, and at peace with our place in the world. Number 1. Don't take responsibility for their emotions. Epictetus, a Greek philosopher, stated that it's not events that trouble us, but our perceptions of them. Our primary defense against a covert narcissist who avoids taking responsibility for their own feelings is rooted in this fundamental idea. Stoicism teaches us to distinguish between what we can control and what we cannot. The emotions of others, especially those of a narcissist, are beyond our control. So why do we often bear the emotional burden of those who misunderstand us? This question not only provokes thought, but also encourages us to be stoic and detached. When a narcissist attempts to manipulate your emotions by inducing guilt, anger, or disappointment, they are exercising emotional dominance. How can you employ the Stoic practice of indifference to remain unaffected by their tactics? Marcus Aurelius highlighted that you control your mind, not external events. Recognize this, and you will find strength. When a narcissist tries to offload their emotional pain onto you, remember that your inner strength is unshakable. You cannot be manipulated if you do not take responsibility for their emotional state. Disregarding a narcissist's feelings isn't the same as ignoring them. It's about maintaining a healthy boundary between what you can influence in your own emotions and reactions and what you cannot change in others' feelings. This distinction is crucial when dealing with narcissists who often expect others to manage their emotional needs. How might shifting responsibility back to the narcissist alter their behavior towards you? Understanding your control limits can help you stay composed when they attempt to manipulate your emotions. By adopting this Stoic approach, you preserve your peace and subtly demonstrate to the narcissist that their emotional manipulation holds no sway over you, which may make them wary as it disrupts their attempts to control your emotions. Our emotional responses can significantly impact our relationships and overall well-being. It's essential to acknowledge that we are not responsible for others' feelings, even though we can empathize and assist them. Taking on someone else's emotions can lead to burnout, codependency, and unhealthy relationships where personal boundaries are blurred. By maintaining a clear separation between empathy and responsibility, we build stronger connections and support our personal growth. Learn about emotional ownership. Each person is accountable for their own thoughts and actions. While you can influence someone's feelings, you are not responsible for how they feel or respond. Encouraging others to take responsibility for their emotions fosters their emotional intelligence and resilience. Establish healthy boundaries. Protect your mental health by setting clear limits in your relationships. Determine when to assist and when to withdraw. Setting boundaries prevents your emotions from becoming entangled with someone else's and keeps you from being overly affected by their feelings. Practice empathy rather than sympathy. Empathy involves understanding and sharing someone else's emotions without adopting them as your own. This distinction is crucial for managing your emotions. Support them and listen, but avoid taking their feelings personally or feeling obligated to solve their problems. Communicate effectively. Honest and open dialogue is vital. Let them know you are supportive without accepting blame for their emotions. Use I statements to clarify your feelings and boundaries, such as, "I care about you, but I need to manage my own emotions as well." Encourage self-reflection and growth. Help others develop healthy emotional coping mechanisms. Suggest practices like mindfulness, journaling, or seeking professional help if needed. Promote self-awareness and personal development to help them manage and understand their emotions independently. By adopting and practicing these principles, we can enhance the health and balance of our relationships. Recognizing that everyone is responsible for their own emotions is key to empowering ourselves and respecting others. Number 2, calmly reveal deceit. A valuable skill when dealing with a covert narcissist is the Stoic practice of exposing falsehoods with composure. Stoics, like Zeno, believed that a wise person remains indifferent to the misdeeds of others, just as they are to the natural world. This detachment isn't due to a lack of concern, but stems from a profound understanding of human frailty. The challenge is complex. Number 3, address them by their name. Stoic philosophy emphasizes the importance of reasoned argument and dealing with situations as they truly are. Epictetus, a Stoic philosopher, explained that every situation has 2 handles, one by which it can be carried and one by which it cannot. If your brother errs, don't approach the situation from the angle of his wrongdoing. Instead, handle it from the perspective that he is your brother and that you have raised him, making the situation more manageable. Similarly, when dealing with a covert narcissist, using their name serves the same function. It involves acknowledging their behavior for what it is and addressing them directly and personally with honesty and firmness. When you call a narcissist by their name, you're not just using their actual name. This approach cuts through the fake and performances that narcissists often use to manipulate others. What does this strategy really entail? Stoicism teaches us to look beyond superficial appearances and understand the essence of a person or situation. For instance, if you address a narcissist's behavior clearly and consistently, you're applying a form of moral clarity deeply rooted in Stoicism. This clarity forces the narcissist to confront the reality of their actions, potentially disrupting their usual patterns and manipulations. For example, if a narcissist subtly undermines a colleague during a team meeting, a Stoic approach would involve addressing it without emotional reaction. "I noticed you had questions about Joan's recent project. Could you specify what you believe is lacking?" This approach not only highlights the issue, but also signals to the narcissist that their manipulative tactics will be exposed. Regularly using this straightforward method can alter the dynamics of your interactions. It might promote honesty and reduce the effectiveness of the narcissist's manipulation techniques over time. This could lead to a change in behavior, or at least lessen the impact of their actions on you and those around you. Moving on to the next method for unsettling the narcissist, Stoic philosophy provides a robust framework for handling interactions with a covert narcissist. Addressing someone by their name helps build trust, shows respect, and makes interactions more personal and engaging. It signals that you recognize and value their individuality, which can enhance relationships and communication. This lesson explains why addressing people by their name is important and offers tips on making it a habit in your daily life. Building personal connections. Using someone's name creates a personal link, making the conversation feel more genuine and intimate. It conveys that you see them as an individual rather than just another person. Fostering trust and respect. Calling someone by their name demonstrates trust and respect. Remembering and using their name shows you care, which helps build stronger and more meaningful relationships. Improving communication. Addressing someone by their name captures their attention and encourages them to engage more actively in the conversation. This can lead to clearer and deeper communication. Making a positive impression. Using someone's name makes a favorable impression, showing thoughtfulness and care. This can enhance your social image and standing, boosting morale and confidence. Hearing their name can make individuals feel valued and respected, boosting their confidence and morale. This is particularly beneficial in the workplace, where it can improve team focus and productivity. By making it a habit to address people by their name, you can improve your interactions and make conversations more meaningful and enjoyable. It's a small but powerful way to show respect and foster good relationships with others. Number 4. Prioritize truth over sentiment. In a world where emotions and personal preferences often dominate, prioritizing truth over feelings is crucial for living a life grounded in facts and logic. This principle asserts that objective facts and understanding should take precedence over personal feelings and viewpoints. By valuing truth first, our actions and decisions align with a clearer, more accurate perspective. This approach not only fosters honesty, but also helps us engage with the world in a more authentic and meaningful way. Understanding rational decision-making. Rational decisions are based on facts and objective analysis, leading to more reliable outcomes. Application. Before making a decision, gather information from trustworthy sources and verify its accuracy. Distinguish between facts and opinions. For significant business decisions, it's more prudent to rely on data-driven insights rather than gut feelings or emotional influences. Enhancing honesty and integrity. Honesty strengthens your credibility and trustworthiness in both personal and professional settings. Practice being truthful and transparent, even when it's difficult or uncomfortable. Admitting mistakes at work and addressing them promptly, rather than concealing them out of fear of consequences, fosters clear communication. Honest dialogue prevents misunderstandings and builds stronger relationships. Action. Communicate with others in an honest and precise manner without altering or embellishing the truth. Providing honest feedback to a group ensures that everyone has an accurate understanding of the situation. This approach makes you less susceptible to manipulation. Maintaining a truth-focused mindset reduces the likelihood of being deceived by individuals who exploit your emotions or biases. Application. Critically evaluate the information you receive, questioning its accuracy and the motives behind it. For instance, carefully assess political statements to ensure they are fact-based and consider the broader context before forming an opinion. Seeking truth requires an open mind and a willingness to face reality, fostering lifelong learning and personal growth. Value constructive feedback. Be open to new information and ready to adjust your views when presented with new evidence. For example, accepting and applying feedback from a mentor can enhance your skills and performance. In summary, embracing the principle of prioritizing truth over sentiment is foundational for a life marked by honesty, clarity, and strength. It involves a commitment to objectivity, truthfulness, and continuous learning. By anchoring our actions and decisions in truth, we forge stronger relationships, make better choices, and grow as individuals. Embrace the pursuit of truth to lead a more authentic and fulfilling life. As Marcus Aurelius wisely stated, reject your sense of pain, and the injury itself disappears. This highlights the importance of focusing on objective truth rather than letting emotional responses cloud our judgment. Why is emphasizing truth over sentiment valuable when dealing with narcissists? Narcissists often exploit emotional reactions to manipulate others. By focusing on truth and objectivity, you prevent them from using your emotions against you. Consider how prioritizing factual accuracy over emotional responses can alter the dynamics of your interactions with a narcissist. Stoicism teaches us to separate our emotions from our thoughts, leading to a peaceful life guided by common sense and knowledge. Seneca, another Stoic philosopher, said, "If you want to be loved, love." Although this might seem counterintuitive when dealing with narcissists, it underscores the importance of acting on principles and reason rather than emotional impulses. For instance, if a narcissist attempts to provoke you by questioning your abilities, a Stoic response would involve calmly presenting factual evidence of your achievements and qualifications that counter their claims. This approach helps you remain composed and shifts the conversation back to reality, where personal attacks hold less sway. More importantly, by consistently prioritizing truth over emotion, you establish a standard for interactions that reduces the likelihood of manipulative behavior. Adopting this approach fosters an environment where emotional manipulation is less effective and open, honest communication is valued. Reflect on your experiences. Have you ever had to set aside your emotions to recognize the truth? If so, describe the situation and its outcome. How did prioritizing facts over feelings help you overcome the challenge? This strategy not only improves your ability to handle narcissists, but also promotes personal growth by enhancing your resilience and emotional intelligence. Number 5. Recognize your worth. It's easy to lose sight of our own value amidst external opinions, societal expectations, and personal setbacks. Remembering your worth is crucial for maintaining self-respect, confidence, and mental well-being. Regardless of others' opinions or comments, understanding and accepting your own value empowers you to live authentically, make informed decisions, and form stronger relationships. Celebrate the unique qualities that define you. Each person is distinct due to their individual traits, skills, and experiences. Take time to appreciate these aspects of yourself. Whether it's creativity, kindness, strength, or any other distinctive attribute, acknowledging these traits contributes to your sense of self-worth. Protect your self-worth by setting boundaries. Establishing limits involves saying no when necessary, safeguarding your time and energy, and ensuring others respect your boundaries. Healthy boundaries help prioritize your well-being and reinforce your sense of value. Surround yourself with positive influences. The people you associate with can significantly impact your self-perception. Spend time with those who uplift, support, and respect you. While toxic relationships can damage self-esteem, positive connections foster growth and affirm your worth. Practice self-compassion. Treat yourself with the same kindness you would offer a friend. Self-compassion involves recognizing that everyone makes mistakes and experiences setbacks. Instead of being overly critical, show yourself kindness and a willingness to learn and improve. Prioritize self-care. Regular self-care is essential for maintaining your sense of worth. This includes physical care, such as exercising and eating well, and mental care, like practicing mindfulness, pursuing hobbies, and taking breaks. Setting aside time for self-care reaffirms that you are deserving of attention and care. Remembering your worth is an ongoing process. It involves regularly acknowledging your unique traits, maintaining boundaries, seeking positive influences, practicing self-compassion, and caring for yourself. This continuous self-affirmation fosters self-respect and confidence, equipping you to face life's challenges with resilience and grace. Stoics emphasize the importance of recognizing one's own worth, especially when confronted by individuals who seek to undermine or manipulate us, such as covert narcissists. Seneca, a Stoic philosopher, once stated that understanding your life's direction makes every wind blow in your favor. This metaphor underscores the significance of self-awareness in navigating life's challenges. Narcissists often exploit self-doubt to facilitate manipulation. However, when we maintain belief in ourselves, we build a mental fortress that shields us from such tactics. Consider a situation where a narcissist attempts to diminish your achievements in a professional setting. If you firmly believe in your own worth, their attempts to undermine you will likely have little effect. Instead of reacting defensively, you might calmly present a list of your accomplishments or continue to demonstrate your competence through your actions. This confidence stems from Stoic teachings that emphasize focusing on what we can control, our responses and self-perceptions. As Epictetus noted, external events cannot harm us, only our reactions to them can. A clear understanding of our own worth acts as both a shield and a source of empowerment. To reinforce this sense of self-worth, regularly reflect on your life. Consider the actions you take that align with your values, review instances of honesty, and seek feedback from trusted peers or mentors. These practices help ensure that your self-view remains accurate and steady, enabling you to confront narcissists with a calm and confident mindset. Marcus Aurelius believed that living in harmony with oneself reflects in our relationships with others, fostering respect and health. By focusing on our virtues and strengths, we protect ourselves from negativity and cultivate relationships based on mutual respect and appreciation, which helps us remain resilient against criticism and manipulation, living according to our own values rather than others' opinions. Number 6. Disengage when under attack. Confrontations and attacks, whether verbal or physical, are an unavoidable part of life. These can occur in personal relationships, at work, or from strangers. Reacting impulsively to such attacks often exacerbates the situation and causes more damage than benefit. Disengaging in these moments is a powerful tactic that helps you maintain your composure, safeguard your mental peace, and avoid unnecessary conflict. This approach isn't about giving up or showing weakness. It's about exercising control over your responses and choosing actions that align with your values and long-term objectives. Maintain emotional control. It's essential to keep your emotions in check when attacked. An emotional reaction can cloud your judgment and lead to regrettable decisions. Take deep breaths, pause, and give yourself a moment to assess the situation before responding. Assess the situation. Consider the context of the attack and decide whether engaging is worthwhile or if it's better to walk away. Not every conflict is worth addressing, and sometimes silence is the best response. Choose your battles wisely. Disengaging doesn't mean avoiding all confrontation. It means selecting the conflicts that matter. Engage only when necessary and when you have a clear objective and strategy. Protect your peace. Prioritize your mental and emotional well-being. Constant conflict can drain your energy and impact your health. Disengaging helps you preserve your peace and focus on more constructive aspects of life. Seek constructive resolution. If a response is required, aim for a constructive outcome. Address the issue calmly and rationally, and try to understand the other person's perspective. This approach can help de-escalate the situation and lead to a more positive resolution. Disengaging during an attack requires self-control and wisdom. By handling confrontations with grace and confidence, you stay true to your values and avoid unnecessary conflict. Number 7. Stick to the subject. Have you ever found yourself drifting off during a conversation, only to realize you've lost focus? This often happens when a covert narcissist steers the discussion towards emotional or irrelevant topics to gain control. So, how can we regain control and keep the conversation on track? Stoic philosophy offers a valuable tool for this: the discipline to remain focused. Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic emperor and philosopher, advised, "Confine yourself to the present." By heeding this advice, we can maintain our focus on the present and avoid being sidetracked by distractions and manipulations that can derail our conversations and plans. Consider a work scenario where you're discussing a project with a self-serving coworker. Instead of getting drawn into personal criticisms or past issues, stay focused on the project's goals. By steering the conversation back to the project targets, you exemplify Stoic resilience and keep the discussion productive. Why is this practice effective? Sticking to the subject not only helps you avoid the confusion of irrelevant arguments, but also promotes meaningful, focused conversations within your community. This focus enhances both personal and professional relationships by fostering clear and constructive communication. It also boosts group productivity and mutual understanding by ensuring that every conversation is an opportunity for progress and connection. Incorporating this Stoic approach into your daily interactions will help cultivate a community where discussions are purposeful and clear. Adopting this method can lead to a more fulfilling, productive, and successful life. Try it out and observe how it transforms your interactions with others. Are you ready to prioritize what truly matters and encourage those around you to do the same? Number 8. Maintain boundaries firmly. One of the key strategies Stoics use to counteract the effects of a covert narcissist is to establish clear limits. As Epictetus advised, make the best use of what is in your power and take the rest as it happens. Setting firm personal boundaries is like constructing a protective fortress. It shields our mental clarity from external chaos. This approach teaches us to control our personal space and interactions, defining the rules for how we engage with others. For example, if your partner repeatedly disregards your choices in a relationship, establish a firm boundary, such as ensuring that decisions impacting both of you are made together. This preserves your self-respect and prevents the narcissist from creating the disorder they thrive on. Similarly, at work, if a narcissistic colleague continually tries to overstep your professional boundaries, a firm response like, "Thank you for your interest, but I will handle this task as agreed with our manager," reinforces your professional limits and signals that their intrusive behavior is unacceptable. These scenarios highlight the importance of setting and maintaining boundaries. Firm limits not only keep narcissistic behavior at bay, but also foster an environment where your values and tranquility can flourish. By doing so, you create a space conducive to mutual respect and personal growth. To implement this strategy, evaluate the areas of your life where boundaries could be strengthened. Ask yourself, which limits need to be reinforced to ensure my peace and success? By following this Stoic practice, you will gain a profound sense of control and respect in your interactions. Embrace this Stoic wisdom to set boundaries with the clarity and firmness of a philosopher king, leading to a life marked by peace, happiness, and success. Reflect on the freedom and strength that come from knowing you can safeguard your space and well-being from external disturbances. As we conclude our exploration of these 8 Stoic principles for dealing with covert narcissists, we've seen the crucial role of self-control. From avoiding undue responsibility for their feelings to setting firm boundaries, each strategy is a step toward reclaiming your peace and asserting your worth in the face of manipulation. Stoicism encourages us to be mindful of our reactions and to approach each situation with a clear sense of our objectives. As Seneca aptly put it, fate leads the willing and drags the unwilling along. Embracing these strategies willingly can transform our interactions and our lives. I encourage you to integrate these Stoic principles not merely as tactics, but as part of a broader journey toward a peaceful, fulfilling, and dignified life. Let this wisdom guide and protect you, ensuring that you live not at the mercy of others, but with the strength and freedom of your own convictions. If you found these lessons helpful, please click like and leave a comment. Sharing these insights with your community is important, so don't hesitate to do so. If you're not yet a part of this community, subscribe to our channel to stay updated with valuable Stoic lessons. We appreciate your support and look forward to seeing you in our future videos.